The sound of drums filled the air, and I rolled my eyes repeatedly as the rhythm grew louder. Strangely, the more the drums echoed, the faster my heart beat. From my room, I could hear bursts of laughter, women chatting as they cooked, men shouting excitedly as they drank, and above all, my father's voice. What irritated me the most was how joyful he sounded. How could he be so happy about all this? My mother suddenly burst into my room, her attention fixed on the activities outside. She spoke hurriedly, reminding me to get ready because the visitors would arrive soon and we could not afford to look unprepared. She closed the door behind her without even glancing at me. I shut my eyes tightly, and hot tears streamed down my face. Soon there was a soft knock on my door. I turned away and stayed silent, but the knocking became louder and more persistent. I buried my face in my pillow, frustrated and tired. Why couldn't everyone just leave me alone? Then I heard a familiar voice calling my name. It was Azealia and Abigail. At that moment, I realized I needed them. I told them the door was open and sat up. They walked in, and Azealia asked why I was alone when it was supposed to be a happy day. Abigail excitedly talked about how she couldn't wait for the main celebration at night, saying she loved big parties. What they didn't know was that everything happening around me only filled me with anger. I wished I could disappear. Abigail continued talking about how a bride should prepare and not be seen until the groom's family arrived, but I cut her off sharply. I told them I wanted to be alone and asked them to leave. Azealia looked confused and asked what was wrong, but I screamed at them to go. The shock on their faces was obvious, but I didn't care. I locked the door after they left and let them wonder what had happened. It was my sister's wedding, yet there was nothing joyful about it. How could my father betray me like this? Jacob was my man. He came for me, but my father was about to deceive him by giving my sister, Leah, to him instead. I was supposed to be the bride, not her. And they expected me to smile through it all. My name is Rachiel, and this is my story. Leah's story was different. When my father told me a man had come to marry me, I couldn't believe my luck. I always thought my sister would marry first because she was beautiful, while I wasn't. Who would choose me over someone as stunning as Rachiel? But it seemed the heavens had shown me mercy. My joy nearly faded when I discovered the truth. My father had arranged for me to marry the man who originally came for my sister. I was swapping places with her, and they were giving me to Jacob instead. It wasn't my fault, tradition demanded it. And I had no choice but to accept it. Today, I am the bride. This is my day.